everybody, I'm back with the sit down videos because I have some very exciting news that I wanted to celebrate with you. I finished Project Red, and I'm trying not to be too loud, but I think I'm being too loud. I'm in a hotel room currently in Japan. I'm in Japan for another few days, and this is where I finished Project Red. If you don't know what Project Red is, it's a book I've been working on for literally 84 years. Not really, 2 years, but it's felt like 84 years. And I just finished it, the first draft of it. It's been a journey, but it is done, and now I'm in the editing stages of the second draft. And I'm going to be doing 2 writing videos on the subject of finishing Project Red. This one is mainly kind of like that nostalgic one, or really me looking back upon what are the things that helped me finish this book, because it's been a long time coming and it took me a while to get into the groove of just writing because I've had other books that I had to work on in the meantime, and I had life stuff, and I had like writer's block, and I had outlining to be done. Lots of things got in the way, but I have 3 things that I wanted to list off with you guys in today's video to kind of explain to you what helped me. And I wanted to give the biggest thank you to the Great Courses Plus, our sponsor for today's video, because they were a huge part in helping me finish this book and on my writing journey, and I'll explain that a little bit later in the video. Okay guys, so let's get into number 1, the first thing that helped me finish this book, and that is critique partners. I cannot express how vital it is for me as a creative, as a writer, to have people who read my work, who are my friends, and who will tell me what the heck is wrong with the book and how I can make it better. Because honestly, when I first started writing, I hated critique. I was like, I want my book to be perfect. I don't want anybody to say it's bad. I don't want people to pick out the bad things about it and the weak things about it. Then I learned that that is what the book needs. The book needs a little TLC with a nice smack to the face. Because the thing is, like, you know, as a writer, you want your work to be perfect, but it's never going to be perfect, and that's something you have to come to terms with. But having friends and critique partners who are also writers, who read your work and help you weed out where your weak spots are and where your strengths are, and kind of mesh it all together and bring up your writing in general into what it can be, really helps. So I have a few critique partners who I adore, who I trust with my work, and who are amazing authors themselves, and it's a two-way street. They read my stuff, give me critiques, and then I read their stuff, I give them critiques. So it's seriously a two-way street. We all help each other, and that has been such a vital thing for me in this writing process, especially since I'm like the most extroverted of extroverts. I need to work with people, I need to feed off of people's energy, and having critique partners in the solitary form of work, which is writing, literally makes the process so much better. Number 2 is the Great Courses Plus. Guys, I cannot express to you how much I love this site and how much it has helped me as a writer. So I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it. I have heard about it a couple of times over the past year, and it wasn't until I took the deep dive into actually taking one of their courses did I learn how vital it is, especially for me as a college dropout who loves learning and who loves learning from others, but didn't love exactly how I was learning in school. I got to curate what I learned through Great Courses Plus, and I decided to take some writing courses on it. So if you don't know what it is, Great Courses Plus is a website that teaches you lots of things. They have lectures from top-notch professors from Ivy League schools, and also experts who work in the Smithsonian, National Geographic, chefs, historians, authors, like literally they have everything. So for a while I was feeling quite down upon my writing, just because I was like, I want to learn more, I want to become the best writer I can possibly be. And I went through a time where I read as many on writing books as I possibly could so I could learn the craft and the technique. But something about me, like I mentioned before, I like learning from others, and I really work well that way. And so reading the books were great, but it wasn't until I actually took this class on writing, which is called Writing Great Fiction, and taught by James Hines, Professor James Hines, that I really saw what a vital resource this was, especially in the way that I learn. And since then I've actually went onto the site and I've taken other classes, like history classes and whatnot, because the thing is, I love learning. Even though I did not finish college, I still like to learn. And so this site has so many different classes on tons of different subjects that you can learn from. Not just writing, not just history, but all different types of things, and it's a really great resource. And since it's subscription based, literally won't cost a lot out of pocket at all. It's so budget friendly. I cannot stress enough how much I love the site, so if you do want a free trial to check it out yourself, please go down below and use my link. It is so wonderful, and I genuinely believe in this product and how well it works. And take the course I took. I want to know what you guys think about it as well. It'll be like we're in a class together. Okay, so that is number 2. Now let's get on to number 3. And this one, I feel like all of these are kind of suited towards me, especially because this is what helped me. So maybe some of these things won't work out for you, but since I'm very much a people person and I love working with people and getting taught by people and, you know, all the fun stuff, the third thing that really helped me and pushed me through this process of writing, I almost spoiled the title of the book, Project Red, was writing retreats. So I'm not sure if you guys follow me on Instagram or social media at all, but you should. But you probably noticed that I go on quite a few writing retreats, and they're usually local with my friends who either live in the area or friends who live out of the country. I mean, they're kind of local. The writing retreats are kind of local depending on where you live. I've gone on 2 local writing retreats, 1 international one, and they have been so wonderful. Recently, I went on a writing retreat in Cape Cod where I did a film. It was really cool. You guys should check it out. It's called The Retreat, and I co-created with Taryn Matthew, and it starred some of my lovely, lovely writing friends, and we got to work on this project during an actual writing retreat, and so it was a really fun creative thing to do when we were not working on our personal creative projects. So it was kind of like a stress reliever, but that's beyond the point. So writing retreats are amazing. I love them. I love getting to go and spend a week or 2 with other creatives who are working the same hours as I am in kind of like a work environment, because I work from home. I don't have a desk job. You know, it's not something that is normal for me, but getting to be taken out of my normal writing and working environment and put into a completely different one where everybody else is working and have like minds really pushes you to work and pushes you to be as creative as possible and to work as hard as everybody else is around you. And I got most of my writing done when I was on these retreats, because I wasn't distracted all the time by my dogs or by a squirrel outside the window or random things that I really get distracted by. Like, I get really distracted by Snoopy on my neighbors. Like, I'm that person and I'm really annoying, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm the creepy neighbor. But I can say without a doubt that writing retreats are really helpful for me, and I want to make that helpful for you as well, because I understand not everybody has a community of writers next door to them or in the same area as them, and I really want to change that narrative. So if you guys are interested in me creating writing retreats for you guys to meet other creatives and hang out and learn from other writers, please let me know down below, because they really helped me and I want to make them accessible for everyone, especially because I know how to do it in a very budget-friendly way, and I know how to do it in a way that you will get to meet people, you'll get to learn and thrive, and I really hope that it may work out. So let me know down below if there's a demand for that. If not, we'll let it be, but I thought I would just put it out there. Okay, so those are my 3 things that really helped me throughout this writing experience, because honestly, I've written 2 books before, but those were co-authored, and this is my first book that I wrote myself, and it has definitely been a journey, a really good journey. I don't think I've ever had a point in time where I felt really awful about this book, because it's truly the book of my heart and soul, and getting to write it all from me is something that is truly a dream of mine, and I really cannot wait for you guys to read this book one day. So stay tuned for my next writing video where I'm going to be really breaking down where I am in this book, how many words I have, character names, maybe even a title, definitely an excerpt from it, because that'll be coming to your web pages very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!